This is the late evening of Tuesday, 27th day of January 2026. The video of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, falling in Turkey is trending on the internet. And I don't know why people are concentrating on Tinubu falling than what is Tinubu doing in Turkey. People should be concerned about what actually is he doing in Turkey than him falling. Okay? Now, if you listen to all my videos, I don't poke notes into people's life. I always talk about what concerns the public, what concerns the government, insecurity, and so on and so forth. So I don't put my mouth inside people's life or people's heads or people's old age and so on and so forth. So in this video, I am not talking about whether Tinubu fall or not. After all, many people used to fall, Joe Biden fall. You know, these people are old. Their age, Tinubu should be 80-something years. So I am not putting my mouth whether he falls or not. Now, pay attention. I want to draw your attention to the statement of Sheikh Ahmed Gumi 7 weeks ago. That was December 2025. After the United States of America carried out the military airstrike with 12 Tomahawk missiles in Sokoto State, Sheikh Ahmed Gumi made a statement. He said, and I quote, "The federal government of Nigeria should halt all military engagements and partnership with the United States of America, and they should engage Turkey. The federal government should bring Turkey to Nigeria to partner with them on security." There is a reason why I say you should pay attention. Because why everybody just talking about Tinubu is in Turkey, Tinubu is in Turkey, I don't read meanings to all those things. I read meaning to purpose. Okay? Purpose of something, purposes of movements, and so on and so forth. That is why I don't know whether I think differently about things that are going on in Nigeria. If anything that is going on, I don't look at that thing that is happening. I look at the motives, the reason, the purpose why that thing is happening. That is how you figure out what is actually going on in the society. Okay? So let us move to motives. Why is Tinubu in Turkey? Sheikh Ahmed Gumi made a statement, and Tinubu obeyed that statement. Now, Tinubu is not stopping the military cooperation with the US, of which he can't. If Tinubu do that, Tinubu, I'm sorry to say this, will be removed, will be captured. Like, they will treat him that, okay, you are now the one supporting the terrorists because you refuse us not to act. That is the position, that will be the position of US, okay? Now, Tinubu did not directly hurt the cooperation with the US, but they are trying to, do partnership. Like I used to tell people, you saw this partnership they are doing, US coming to Nigeria, learning on how to cooperate. That is just what they are trying to do, okay? That is not Trump's decision, okay? Wait for this Iran issue to finish. Trump will have time for Nigeria. That is not what Trump wants. Whether you like him or not, I'm just, trying to tell you the reality on ground. Now, the issue of Sheikh Gumi saying that Nigeria should partner with Turkey, and today President Tinubu went to Turkey to discuss about military cooperation. You people should sit down and think. Sit down and think. Who is the decision-making body in Nigeria? Who is actually running in Nigeria? The decisions of what is going on. At which table is it stopping? Honestly, it's not stopping in President's table. Let me give you an example. There was some weeks ago when Tinubu brought the nominees for ambassadorial offices. So Senate confirmed them. So they have approved them. They have done everything. But there is a power above power. They still stop Tinubu not to post people until they were able to post just 4 persons. 4 persons. It's not Tinubu. That is not Tinubu. There are powers above Tinubu in this country. So until you understand that, you don't know Nigeria. Until you understand that, don't put mouth in the affairs of Nigeria. Until you understand people who are in charge of this country, who owns helicopter, mining gold, according to what Oshomode said, Oshomode was so serious when he was saying it on the Senate floor. He said, these people are untouchable. If you know them, you will know where this country is going. That is why I don't listen, I don't pay attention to people who do not understand Nigeria and they are talking about Nigeria. What do you know about Nigeria? Now, if Sheikh Gumi, do you now see why Sheikh Gumi is untouchable? Why nobody can arrest this man upon everything he has been doing? I remember last year, DSS invited Sheikh Gumi. He spent 10 minutes. When DSS invited Sheikh Gumi, he spent only 10 minutes with them. Literally, a call came and said, what is that man doing here? Let him go. Don't forget again, when the Nigeria government were having National Security Council meeting talking about people who are sponsoring insecurity. A call came directly from Asurok to Gumi. They are discussing about you. Gumi published it. You people should understand who actually owns Nigeria, who actually is ruling Nigeria, who actually is in charge of this country. Until you know that, you will think that, oh, it is leadership problem, it is this, it is that. Nigeria is under siege. They have caged Nigeria. And that is why they want the citizens or people in Nigeria not to think unilaterally. Like, they don't want everybody to have one idea so that revolution will not happen. They want these people to hate these people. They want this tribe to hate this tribe. They want to divide people so that their power will be weakened. Don't blame them. That was what the British gave Nigeria before the Civil War and after the Civil War. They asked them to make sure they create states out of Southeast, Old Eastern region. Divide them, create, so many states. Make sure that you tell people that they don't belong here. Tell them that they don't belong to the Igbos so that you can weaken their power. They create Port Harcourt out of, like, that was what British gave them. You people should read history. Read history so that you will understand. So that is actually what they are using today. They use tribes to weaken tribes. They can tell you this, like, at the end, they will say the narratives, it works. Now, what am I saying? Tinubu is in Turkey for military cooperation. So, US is not enough? Is that what Tinubu is saying? That United States military are not enough to solve the insecurity situation in Nigeria. So he now have to travel to Turkey to discuss about military cooperation. Yes, Turkey is a member of NATO, okay? But I want to let you know that Turkey is not, apart from NATO that makes Turkey to have NATO relationship with the US, Turkey and US are not that military friends. They are not allies, okay? In fact, like Donald J. Trump is more closer to Russia. America under Trump is closer to Russia than to Turkey. So if Tinubu had run to France, it could have been better, to Germany, to Italy, to Israel, it could have been better. Now, the choice of Sheikh Ahmed Gumi mentioning that Tinubu should go to Turkey for military cooperation is a choice, knowing fully well that Turkey as an Islamic state will be what adjective am I going to use to qualify it? Will be sympathetic to these terrorists. Like, they are going to pardon them. They will not do anything brutal with them and so on and so forth. And Tinubu obey it. Now, the last thing I'm going to tell you is that voice of Gumi be the voice of people who owns Nigeria. Is that voice of Gumi or the voice of people who owns Nigeria? I am just asking a question. I want you to think as well. Is that voice of Gumi? No. That is the voice of people who are controlling Nigeria. Nigeria is on the remote, on the play button. They control Nigeria anywhere Nigeria want to go. They control Nigeria. Okay? They control Nigeria. So, I actually want a situation where Nigerians, people who are in Nigeria, I want you to understand the place you are. Until you understand this place, everything will just be like mirage to you. It will seem that you are looking for something that does not exist. You are looking at a place, you call it a nation. Underneath, it does not exist. Imagine someone who is now coming out for a gubernatorial aspirant for your state next election. He is campaigning to bring Sharia to your state. And he feels that by doing that, he will have more votes. That is where to tell you that Nigeria is gone. This country is going to hell. They are not telling you this. For someone to come out to start using Sharia to campaign. Someone is using Sharia to campaign because he wants to have vote from people who believe in Sharia. He said, anybody, if I win election and the people demand that I should do Sharia, I should return Oyo State to Sharia State, I will do that. A gubernatorial aspirant. And watch out, these powers that controls Nigeria are going to back him up. They are going to back him up. They want everybody to be loyal to this Sharia. Ordinarily, I wouldn't like talking about religion stuff, if not because of these religious extremists who are killing people. I don't like talking about religion. Like, yes, I am a Christian, but I am not that religious kind of person. I don't like talking about religion, but I can't hide from the reality on ground. I'm someone who talk about the reality on ground. Okay? No matter how you pretend, read the handwritings on the wall. Why is it that these bandits have not been dealt with? Why is it that as I speak to you, there is a planned peace deal next tomorrow again with these terrorists? That is a principles of peace deal. All these things are principles of Islamic war. We know all these things. They keep on doing it. They keep on doing it until they win everybody. Any place they are, they see that, oh, these people are coming massive. They want to kill us. So for them not to take, let us surrender. They seek for peace. As they're seeking for peace, they're expanding their warfare. Is it principles of human shades you are talking about? Is that what you are talking about? Now, let me give you one clue. These people, sometimes you will see that Air Force will bomb these bandits and so on and so forth. They are casualties. That is the truth. There will be civilian casualties more and more now because these people are kidnapping to their camps where they are operating. Yeah. You are hearing it first from me. These people want to start using the principles of human shade. Like, you want to bomb us, you bomb us with your people. We'll kidnap your people and have them in our camp. You want to come and kill us, you kill our people. This is their new strategy. You are hearing it first from me, but I will let you know what is going on, okay? I will let you know what is going on. Now, don't forget that anytime I'm making video, I always ask you this question. Think about this. What is the purpose, the mission of these people? Their mission, the Boko Haram, the ISWAP, the Nakurawa, Wundu Wundu, and so on and so forth, their mission is very simple. We want a Sharia country. They want to turn Nigeria into a Sharia state. I am not saying it. They say it by themselves. It is in the Boko Haram handbook. By the way, Boko Haram is not their name, okay? Something Jamuti, all those. I study them, I read them, I translate them, I know what their mission statement. They don't hide it. ISWAP don't hide it. By the way, about 4 weeks ago, ISWAP gave ultimatum that Christians in Nigeria will pay with their blood, that they are going to be killing Christians. And they are doing that, going to churches to kidnap people ever since they made that statement. So these people aren't playing. They aren't playing games at all. Okay? They know what they want. The people are backing them. They have clerics who are backing them. They have people in Aso Rock everywhere. Anyway, my purpose is to tell you what is going on. But what you do with my information is left for you. I am Okocha Marcel, talking reality out of issues.